Greetings. How are we? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Much love. I don't know if Tiro is in the chat yet. So, because he was asking a question. How we doing? How we doing well? On a Thursday. Couldn't really think of another title, so I thought I went typically British. I suppose it would have worked if we were in the UK for the Convoy, but we're not. So, oh well, it's fine. Hero, how you doing? Big fan. My God, Alvin, how you doing? Nath, you do see us as well, but yes. Arcade Convoy, the last one. So, should be fun. You know, tiny little bits that are left to get near Hanover. The rest of it is a few little bendy roads, that sort of thing. Nothing too wild, but you know. Doxy, how you doing, big fan? Company, how you doing? How's your day been? How was it? It's been rainy here, so it's quite fresh, quite nice. And about half an hour ago, I could smell a like kind of half barbecue, half bonfire kind of thing. Not bonfire, but you know, next door or the one further down. It smelled quite interesting. Like in this way. Not won't be the last time we go on arcade ever, but you know, in these forms. Cap. It's windy. Actually, let me check. I hope not as well. No. It's still cloudy. Drizzle starting in 9 minutes. Drizzle fall shizzle. Yo, yes. Since you joined last stream, you've had a birthday, joined a college, and finished another event. Holy crap. And how short is that time span? Before you say, like, 2 days. It's like, what? Because you, I swear you weren't here it wasn't that long ago, surely? What? Muddles, Apple Flower, how you doing, big fan? Oh, it wasn't far off. Damn, well, congrats, and happy belated birthday, you know. Hope you settle in quite well. It takes a few weeks to properly settle in, you know. Even if you're returning, like, just the next year up, that sort of thing. But, you know, if you joined college, then, yeah, it takes time. What are you studying, if I may? What are you doing? Yes, to anyone who wants to join, we're in one's favourite city of Duisburg, because why not? We haven't actually been there in a long time, so sounds quite fun to start there. And I made the joke of being that we're in 2 non-collision zones, because it's still there, so why not? General engineering. Sounds pretty good. Engineering roles are still pretty popular. If I'd have known that, might have taken one. But I didn't, so, oh well. Apple Flower. People love. Ennoble's practicing his flips, of course. He's in the green screen car, by the way. He is green screen green. It's just very green. Silver, because he loves being first. Soupy and Jack, thank you for the oofs. Did you hear the Twitch news, by the way, that hosting is going away? The command of it, anyway. What's the point in that? You'll have to raid now. Yeah. What? They're removing the ability to host. The auto-host list will show suggested channels, which is basically the same thing. So, it kind of lines up in a way, because we don't necessarily use that, given that the alert doesn't actually work. So it doesn't actually bother us too much. You still oof by raiding. I'm assuming that's the same. Could you imagine Twitch removes raiding?
That's stupid. That would be insanely stupid. Because you don't want it exactly. But you've got the news on the background, have you? Well, it's weird, because as of now, they should have
resumed normal news, right? But they're still going to be talking about it. Like, what the... You know. Have to see. God forbid it happens, like, 2 in the morning or something ridiculous. Or 3 in the morning. It's just... It probably will. You never know. Oh, well. If it happens, it happens. It's getting closer. It's been getting closer for the past few years. People have just been counting, so... Have to see. So we're going on, we don't know about. Well, it's weird, isn't it? Because the, yeah, some people think it's already happened and they're kind of waiting for permission to reveal it. Phillips Raid, how you doing, big fan? Welcome. Welcome to my... Wait, have you done so bad over the year? This has been so far. Not even to do with COVID either. God damn. But yeah, the fact that all the news reporters are wearing mostly black already, even though some are wearing like dark blue ties, why would you wear something that's close to black but not black if you knew or didn't know what was going on? It's sus, isn't it? They know. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised that they know, because then again, this is like, if this is planned out, you know, for what? I'm saying the news reporters reporting on the situation of the Queen at the moment. They've been wearing dark clothes, and the significance of the dark clothes is if said thing happens, and that's what they'd be wearing when they're reporting on the occasion of the passing. So people are wondering why they're wearing it now, which is interesting, and the fact that pretty much the entire family's there. So could still be a few days. You never know, but at least they are there. We're yellow. That could be interesting, yeah. Wonder if there's any other colours that they like just can't wear. Like, even if they're not in front of a green screen, sort of green is a bit of a dodgy one to wear, I guess. Reporter wearing. I've never seen a reporter wearing it. What is wrong with that, technically? Maybe in the summer or the spring, yeah, but as we're turning into like a gloomy, rainy autumn, I guess maybe not. Haven't really seen any yellow suit attire, though. It's usually just white, blue, black, brown, that sort of thing, you know. I am in the bus, Michael. I am in the bus. If you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to. You will see that I am in the bus. I'm the only one in the bus at the moment, actually. Whole 120 hours. My God. Well, I mean, they'll probably take shifts if they're going to do a continuous broadcast. It's insane. It's not like the news is going to go offline and then they come back and like, oh yeah, overnight, you know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's weird. It's a weird occasion. We've never had this before. It's the thing that everyone's been joking about and talking about happening. So, but we're not going to talk about it too much unless the news comes in. We're going to be driving. That's what we're doing. You're not in your home. Oh, well, that's fine. As you can see, I am in the bus. I'm the only one in the bus. YouTube videos about it? Yeah. There are also streams about it. Well, I mean, like, for the news. It's not like the news is going to go offline and then come back in the morning. Like, the 6 o'clock news in the morning. At 2 o'clock last night. They might do it. I don't know. But yes, it's been a while since we've been here. Haven't delivered anything to her in a while, actually. Quite a while. Such an old city, man. It would be nice to see what SCS actually tries to do. Put the camera there, how's that? If they remake this, like imagine, I know it's not the same area at all, but imagine like Austria, road, detail, that sort of stuff. But here, that would be pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool remake. I'd like to see that. This is a TMP server, yes, we're on the arcade server, which is the A in the brackets in players' names, which means you can drive through each other and do all that. I did see that, yeah. They do this every time, because we're in the kind of, you've got about 20 minutes to go until we leave, so the first half an hour is like, you getting to the location, getting in the vehicle, if you're not in the right vehicle, that sort of thing, and then warming up, as what some do. I found that quite fun to do. You can go with the truck if you want, but if you have any, if you can go in a Skoda as well if you want to. This one's focused on the other vehicles that we have. Even a bus. Some people have used the bus. I mean, one of them is a bus this time, but I mean the other bus. They are, yes. They've teased Switzerland. They've showed a video teaser which shows road signs and stuff. That was pretty far. Relating to Switzerland. So, it's obviously not the UK because they're driving on the right. The UK, I know, but it's natural. It's expected to continue with Switzerland because you continue the Alps and all that. It's the same sort of area. UK's a whole other project. I just imagine next month for the 10-year they unveil that they are actually working on it. Either that or they unveil that it's done. Could you imagine that they've been working on it this entire time? But they've kept it secret. Because it's the most requested, anticipated remake ever. That'd be interesting. Yes, Severus, we're on arcade. Yes, indeed. In Duisburg. You're welcome to come and join us. Because it does take a while. If the detail included to bring it up to standard with like the higher standard, if they're adding Ireland as well, like both bits of Ireland, not just leaving them out entirely, finishing Scotland, just adding more to the existing area, that takes quite a while. So, it's next month, middle of next month. The 19th, I think it is specifically, but maybe they'll do like the entire week of that? I don't know what day of the week that is. So, have to see. It's gonna be a big 10 years of your game, and your game is still active. It's still in the Steam top whatever. That's impressive. It's a Monday. Oh, it's gonna be that week then, surely. Maybe over the weekend to that. What are we gonna have? What event? Giveaways? New content? Just so much stuff. I don't know. Have to be. Has to be. They're all planning it out. Have to be. ETS 3, yeah. Just like Train Sim World 3, yeah? So you're gonna have... You know how Farm Sim... Hello, Charlie, by the way. You know how Farm Sim does their, like, animated videos? Like they did for FS22. It looks nothing like the game because it's all an animation. Imagine if SCS did that. ETS 3. It's just a CGI truck. I often wonder, what is the point in that? It showcases features of the game, but it doesn't, you know. By the way, I was mid-conversation, mid-saying what I would, and I wanted to intervene by greeting you. Hence the by the way. How you doing? You broke it? Well, confused with an SK. Oh, they usually do. They usually do. I mean, it's ironic in a way with a game that's... The main focus is trains, but you're carrying people. Most people on the trains, so... It's not like kind of this game where focus isn't really people, it's like cargo. So... They do, they make more money on the DLCs, of course, and sales of the game whenever the game is on sale. They will keep making money of that. Every single DLC they release gets in the top sales of Steam within the first day. If not first hour. That explains a lot. People are going to complain if they do another game. What is the point? It is a large community, yeah. I think the average player base is at least like 30k every time. Every day. And thousands more play the game, leave the game, play the game, leave the game, that sort of thing. So... I know we're a small percentage of that, but a lot of people that come on and off of TMP as well add to that number, so you can tell. We would be on 45. The DLCs would be like double the price they already are, if not triple. And yeah, it wouldn't be pleasant. It wouldn't be quite nice, would it? The rest would be DLCs, exactly. The only bonus feature that I can think of if we did the dovetail method would be we'd have a livery designer, because they added that in number 2. Nice to have a livery designer, wouldn't it? Do I know what I'm doing? You go from A to B. That's it. Big Dog. Any bugs ain't getting fixed? Yes. The devs just make it and then release it, and that's it. They just start working on the next one. 46. Pretty much. Hello, Carl. How you doing? His name like I don't see it in my Twitch program, but it's if you you can't see the 7TV badge as well. He's using an extension, which no, you might be able to see the badge if you can see it glowing. It's because he's a supporter of the 7TV extension program thing. Means you can change your name color. It's only a little visual thing anyway. Kind of overlays on your main name. Yeah, SCS is one of the best companies because they're actually they're like on the player base's level. They're not like, you know, the devs that just don't speak to the player base at all. Like the fact that they have players on their streams as well is just crazy. No, nothing else does that. Player study, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like Luna. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And I suppose more people would do it. I think I mentioned this before. More people would do it if if nice, you got more slots for your channel. I think more people would do it. I don't think you do get more slots. They keep improving, indeed. They learn more as more people join. They showcase their skills and they add more. That's why the bar keeps going up. So this could be a reason why 200. What it does? Yeah, that's my standard. Mine went up randomly though, and I've never had it, so I was confused. Maybe they could afford to add it. The yeah, but then maybe this is why the UK is taking its time, because the bar on that is going to be so. The level of expectation is very high. New achievement. Is it? It's a secret achievement at the moment, or have they like unveiled it? Do we know what it's called? It's still hidden. I've done everything else. I've completed the game. You're an achievement? Damn right I am. You have to achieve me. Giga charge, my bad. Let's go for this way this time, is he? Nice. We are going to be zooming. We are going to be zooming today. Yeah, have them take their time, exactly. The interesting thing is, though, they unveil something only when it's done. So, which is understandable. I don't think they've ever announced, apart from Iberia. That was when COVID kind of took off. Apart from Iberia, they've never really had a delay in anything they're making. Which is nice. Have a look. Enjoy, no worries. You're going to be multitasking, aren't you? This, the news, and that. Cool. Multitask. Redeem change game. No, I don't have that. There's probably a reason I don't have that. Smash truck in your own house? Yes. Yeah, it's weird. They do kind of announce it. They announce that they're working on things anyway, but the order is not exactly the same. I think Michael says it just for a meme. But he's one of the ones that is very confused for some reason over why Texas was announced first, but it's not released first. Quite logical why that's the case, but I don't know why they question it. The motivism cleaning, we could do some of that later. Yes, could do that. Plop. Oh, right in the corner. Yes, they got those trailers. They've got a few other things. The other DLC. Oh, yeah. The HOR. He's mad with that. Swept under the rug. Well, I mean, they can't do anything about it. It's not like the war's in limbo at the moment. It's still going. It's still very much going on. So that's not being considered until there's several months' time. I think it'll be released. If it's reached now, I think it'll be released next year. Just, you know. It's in the drawer. Yeah. Figuratively in the drawer. Find you without a player tag. Well, without the dots as well, yeah? How am I supposed to... I can do dots. Where am I looking then? If you're still nearby. You're here somewhere. There it is. There's like 2 or 3 of you parked there. LOL. People left. Land Rover. Really? Surely not. It was his own. I don't know what she would be in. Surely not. Let me check the Twitter post. No, this is the current AV. It's not in addition to the bus. It's got an Iveco interior. Don't get your hopes up. No, 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 no. It's just that it just happens to be a bus. Yeah, nothing else is said at the moment. Yeah. Unless I just look up, like, the Queen as the search. Get some jackets, block out the curtains. Oh. Latest. It's going to be people spamming about it because people don't have any decency at all, do they? Yeah, not much is... I mean, the main thing you should be looking out for, as I guess, the official pages. So... on the wiki page. You know, someone posted it in the Discord earlier, the fact that they've blocked editing on it, because someone else is going to probably edit the page and say was. Or add a date to it. Yeah, so just wait for the main page to unveil it. Yeah, well, it's updated live. That would be pretty freaky if it does. Someone's sitting on that button as if they know. It's all an inside thing. See, the thing is, even if you're looking at it or not, or even if you just wait until, you know, you get told about it, it'll still happen anyway. Time still ticks by. So. Oh, it will literally be all over the world. As I said, as a random message, it's probably the most significant one ever. Ever. At least in the past, you know, during her lifetime. Maybe, right? Nothing else compares to that. It's insane. Now, I know other like, you know, if people were talking about things like David Attenborough, if he ever goes, unfortunately, that'll be a deep thing for the UK and maybe a little bit outside it, but this one's a bit more. Says everyone's phone off. Well, I don't know. It will definitely interrupt TV though. Just like they did when they, you know, people were apparently outraged when Bargain Hunt, or whatever it was called, was interrupted. Yeah. Which causes it goes into a state of like mourning, basically. Yeah. So a lot of the workings will pause to give people time to reflect, which a lot of people are happy about because it means they don't go to work, so they go to pubs. A lot of people are happy about that, seemingly ignoring the fact that in order to get that, someone has passed away. But you know, each to their own. We left only phones on. You get like a massive, if they all ring in sync. Yeah. Already planning your shifts. Well, because it's staggered over a week or two, the entire process, including the funeral and everything like that. So, have to see. A lot of people are like, you know, a lot don't care, which is fair. They're this morning 7 on British media. Where yes, I remember seeing the video about it. Yeah, there will be no comedy at all. No, nothing. Operation London Bridge. Yeah, but at the moment it's being considered as Operation Unicorn because she's not in London. So if she passes up there, it's a different one. The main one is London Bridge, though. Are we kind of both, I guess. It's just how they word it. Evening Oral, how you doing? Right, we've got 4 minutes. Anyone else wanting to join? Arcade server? Duisburg? Messing about time. Allowed to knock it. Yeah, well, of course, many do. Many do, many don't. I've seen a kind of... There's a general... From a lot of them that I've seen, general balance where, like... They don't like the whole idea of the monarch. But it's the queen. Like, still a respected person. I don't know, who's been around for ages. That is unfortunately passing away. Like, there's a difference, at least. They respect that. Oh, solid chance, yeah. Like, this is, yeah. They've never needed to all fly up there before, have they? Just in case. I don't know what happened with Philip's one, though. Did they all fly over? Yeah, they don't want Charles. They wanted to skip to William. Just immediately. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. We'll be stuck with Charles for a bit. Can he choose to not take it? But he's been waiting for, like, 30, 40 years. Something ridiculous, so... He will want it. Decades! Yeah, very long, very long. He's the longest in waiting. There's Phillips. He's brought a bus. Very nice. Got a mixture of vehicles here. You can drive with handbrake on. I wouldn't. It'll probably ruin it. 75. Have to see. Have to see. Look at that. I can't even go in third person because there's not enough space. It's ridiculous. But if I'm thinking, the Merc is nice. Enjoy it while it lasts. And what are you doing? Nice. It's actually me. It's actually me. Already. Some of the formal duties, yes, in terms of going to gatherings and things like that, but not the official, like, title. That gets assumed fairly soon after. Don't you illegally drive trucks IRL? Well, it would be illegal because I don't have a license to drive them. So if I was to get in one and drive it, it would be illegal. I don't want to do that. One drive trucks this month. Really? Well, I mean, this one is... This, I believe, is the second session of this. Like, you've got one more week of this car, I think. As of this Monday. That's how it works. So, previous AV was this. Then we had normal. Now it's this again. And then it's normal. And then so after that one, you won't have this car. Which is a shame. But, you know, every month. Some could do it legally. Well, if you think about it, everything is either legal or illegal. That's the point, isn't it? Right. Look at it. Beautiful Iveco. Delicious interior. It's fantastic. Zero, do you mind? Oh, come back. What, Lego? I haven't played it with Lego in years. Leave a look. Appreciate it. Feel free to update us, I guess. I'm going to be quite slow here, aren't I? Oh, look, I'm the one zooming around. Be fine for me. It has happened. Genuine? At exactly past? You kidding? Do I believe you? Speed are we supposed to go? 56. Not for this corner though. Right. How are my waypoints already messed up? Hang on, hang on. What? Really? Why is the way... Oh, I see. We're going that way. Yeah. Why is it done... Oh, that looks so weird. Why is it done that? Oh, I know why. Is it because we're going... That's it. There we go. I put it on the wrong side initially. Can I go and read it? I want to go and read it. Don't do that. Oh, you're going to do the same thing as you did last time? You're going to be very annoying with it, yeah? Interesting. Yeah, they're doing the report thing now. Well, they were there at the last moment, so... Under medical examination. There's no actual, interesting. Royal? I can't spell because I'm typing. Royal family. There it is, yeah. That is insane. That's insane to think about. So, it will play out then. Guess it was that close. What do we do now, you know? It's kind of a strange feeling, isn't it? Mr. Actually Me, can you just for once not drive directly where I am? It just blocks my view and it's annoying. Can you not do that? I know you want to do that. You know what I might actually do? Need to message. Because they're out at the moment. Gonna be quite a shock. But, yeah. It feels weird, yeah. I'm going so quick. I should be going 56. I'm gonna go in 56. So, it was 70 years. Celebrated that in... Was that in July? That was in July of this year. 96. The Queen Mother was 101, I think. What's my number? 64. A64. Yeah, the map went a bit weird then. So, see, I'm not gonna do this with you like right in front of me all the time. You just gotta drive away from where I am. Go do some flips or something. I wonder actually, rest in peace indeed. I wonder how many people that were originally hating on it will just say rip anyway just for the sake of it. Like, they don't mean it, but you know. If you think about it, like, if you were to pass, you'd want all of your people with you. And unfortunately, obviously the great-grandkids and stuff, they were still at school, but kids were there, so... Eaten by the ground? How did you do that? We're heading up, so Cologne, Dusseldorf, that sort of area. Oh no, we're going round actually, yeah, so Cologne and then up and round, doing a little bit of CD Road, and then back along, so... It's up to you where you want to go. You're just in the way. You do this every single arcade convoy. Why do you do that? Stop it! This is where I wish the camera could zoom out a bit more. A bit annoying. I know the vehicle's bigger, but come on, let me zoom out a bit more. Like, it zooms out more on the truck. So why does this take the camera position of like a car? It's not even that far, is it? It's ridiculous. All I can see is brown. Chocolate brown. How is this? Well, it's an AV, so it's nothing like the actual other bus. It has an Aveco interior. You're getting away. I mean, it's typical, like, old kind of bus. I'm assuming the text on the front is Russian, so it's one of those, you know, Russian or that sort of area. What are you doing, man? You been doing? Hello, Tezza. How you doing? Big fan. I wonder how many, like, interacted with the, with the tweet. The consort, yes. There was an error. Twitter has died. Twitter has died. As a result of it. Evidently. Well, the app was just not working. Ooh, I'll look at that later. Turn right. Meow. Think of being CC there, Jet. Still driving while I am. You're trying to be funny, aren't you? Because you're in third person, I know. Yes, Nightblade, yes. I mean, now you can... All they're doing is going over it now. They're going to be showing for like a week. They're going to be playing like clips back through a light, that sort of thing. So whatever the actual London Bridge thing was. So yeah, for quite a while. There'll be no comedy for quite a while. I'll just say, well, quite a bit more. I don't know, for a long time. Every year, natural. We'll be mourning that. Crazy. So the next city is none at the moment because we're going up and round. So ironically, the next one again when we're at the top will be Duisburg. So it's up to you actually where you want to go. We're heading up. We'll be on the city road. No, I'm looking at this map. We'll just look at that one. Hold on. So as you can see, up and round, and then we're going all the way across. Now, I know you're in first place, but if you want to be in first place, just drive ahead. Do you know where we're going? Just drive ahead. What are you doing? You're being a silly boy. Been a while, Rex. How you doing? Yes. How is life? How is you doing? He's following. Oh, he's following, isn't he? Hey? Weekly arcade convoy, yes. Immediately. Pretty much, yeah. Like, the title is assumed at first, and then he's officially, like, the procedure sort of thing, so it immediately transfers to the next one. Yeah. So, for a while now, we'll have a king and queen. Which... yeah, for the first time in a while. Well, I mean... That's what SEC... No, it doesn't. No, I don't think so. Next? Yeah, which is why the monarchy is a bit of a weird process, people say. Which is quite interesting. I don't know why, like, king and queen officially. Why then... I really don't get why. Like, why wasn't Philip king? How now do we have that? I don't quite get that. A bit weird. I don't know much about it, so... As mentioned before, like when he passed last year, can you believe it's already been a year? Last summer, she like really felt the impact of that, which is natural given they'd been together for I don't know how many years. So you see, you're ruining the experience, my dude. You're ruining people's viewing experience by being away. What was husband? Yeah. Why does that not make him, you know? Well, Charles and Camilla, don't you? They're husband and wife, aren't they? That's what I mean. How does that work? Why are they it, but the others are not? King Philip. How about that? That would have been sick. Oh well. It does seem a bit weird like that, yeah. Like, he will, See, the weird thing is, like, when you're talking about duties, the last duty she did, that must be also a really weird experience. 2 days ago, she welcomed and officially greeted Truss. Which, of course, people make the joke, they're like, what the heck did Truss do, sort of thing. So that was the last duty she did. What's going to be his first one? And when's he going to be doing that? We don't know. Admittedly, there's not really that much to do, is there? Other than just exist. Don't I have to see. Oh, after the funeral, yeah, definitely. So let's say for the remainder of it, as a general thing, remainder of this month, not much is going to happen. As far as whatever they usually do. It will never be the same again. Think about it. Ever. Never be the same. When you think about it, though, in the terms of, like... No footy for me? Oh, that's a shame. When you think of, like, as being the Queen, or you think of the person, Queen Elizabeth, you think of the person, not there anymore. Like, there is a hole in the UK. That's it. You know who else would be really upset by this? I'm sure they're thinking about it now. Is my grandma is a very avid fan of the royal family. Like, she always talks about it. She's always obsessed with what's going on, that sort of thing. She probably not feeling too well at the moment. If she's been watching the news, I'm sure she has been. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, she always talks about how things are going and that sort of thing, so... Yeah, it doesn't... It sounds really strange. It sounds really strange. The anthem will change. Money will change. Stamps will change. Anything that has her face on it will change. The Twitter... No, she doesn't use the internet. No idea how the internet works, so the news she would see on the TV. So, that's where she will hear it. If I was to ask her what Twitter is, she would have no idea. Like, she's at the end of that generation where she has no idea what most tech does. As of now, like we do, we're kind of easing into that era of not knowing a life without this sort of tech. Really? So 91 you reached there, goddamn. 13,000 miles in this vehicle. God damn. Impressive. Bonk. Hello. You got stopped. Right, we're turning left at the end. Not the conventional. To the right, everyone does. And then left. Still got a tiny little bit above Hanover to do. So. Yeah. What they'll play back through is like significant events. The main thing that was talked about today is how she's greeted 15. Is it 15? 15 prime ministers since Churchill. The first one. That's an iconic bit. Yeah, every bit of TV, every little joke and things. It's also going to be the 2012 Olympics, where she jumped out of a helicopter or whatever. That's going to be played a lot. 15 PMs. Double figure amount of presidents that she's greeted. A load of other world leaders. There'll be a list of that somewhere. Most meetings out of anyone ever. Let's be real. Good for on 40 months. The big 4 decades. 40 years, I should say. 40 years of sub. How you doing? Big fan. Much love. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Same as the Philip. Well, they would do it in a similar process officially, yeah, but it's like 10 times more magnified. So, it's like the real deal. So the moment he went, everyone was like, in a formal way, when's she going? Yeah, people have put that as a trap remix. It's so dumb. They've made memes out of literally everything. I'm very glad that it's like the minority of people that kind of do that. They just want a few clicks on the internet, really, you know. Deep down, they might respect sort of thing, but they just, you know, they want a few clicks on the internet. So, yeah, they're gonna do that. Hello, by the way, big fan. Tune in again. To the right. Merging off. Be interesting as well, because a few months back, I think I remember, because it was a friend was talking about just typical English things, and of course everyone mentions the Queen, that sort of thing. A weird experience to tell them, as they've seen the news about it. I don't know, the Queen, you know. Totem of Unknown. There will be a lot of memes about it, unfortunately. In every possible meme format you can think of. Next city is... Well, closest one now is Dortmund, because we're heading across now. So, next one along... Not for a long time, unfortunately. If you want to come to Osnabrück and go down, you are welcome to do that. Osnabrück might be a good shout. You'd be at least halfway there by then. Yes, Macrox, I know. Hello, Candy. How you doing? So anyway, so much for that conversation where I was like, oh, imagine if it's over 2 in the morning. And then sure enough, like 5 minutes after we finished that conversation, there it was. Which must mean that considering the news gets it afterwards, I feel it had already happened. Which is why someone pointed out it's very weird that they presume just at 6 anyway. As if it's scheduled reporting about the condition and then suddenly back to normal. Yeah. Driving another vehicle because it's a bus. It's a fantastic vehicle. We have heard, yes, of course. Afternoon. Yes, the evening officially begins with the 6 o'clock news. That's how it's always been. Everyone prepared. Yeah. That's how you do it. It is a bus indeed. Yeah, so this is one of the alternate vehicles where it's not officially a bus, like the D-bus one, the blue bus, whatever. It's just a converted model, that's all. So it's not as good. It's got people in it, though. I'm surprised the cab actually fits. I don't know how they do that. Pretty weird scaling. Possible to say that the interior is bus. Well, yeah, buses are generally the same shape. You could do it. This dream. Are you sure you're in a dream? You need to slap yourself a few times? I think, in a way, I don't know really. Like, I never thought about it too much. I just know that they were there. This won't kick in mentally for a little while, actually. Might have seen the message. I don't think it would officially actually kick in. No, don't push that and drive. Don't do that either. No, don't do that. Make it a lot better. Yes, but I don't know if you can do that. You can try it. Stock's affected. Have a look. You won't know because the stock market for us is closed already. You can look at aftermarket if you want. I don't know about US stuff. Might not be affected that much. The pound. Have a look at the pound. That may not change too much. Announced. Yeah. Apparently it was announced, yeah. Have you seen Oh, there are a lot of people. Because there were people gathering outside. Has the flag been officially lowered yet? That's why people were outside Buckingham Palace, by the way. If the flag is lowered, or at least a half-mast or whatever. Mass crowd? Yeah, there you go then, yeah. It's to let them know. Because obviously she's not in residence there, so people were confused as to why you're gathering outside there anyway. That's why people gather there. Half, yeah. There it is. Man. I've noticed, yes. Whether you like them or not, that is what you'll be seeing on the news for a long time. I don't know how to word it. Like, if I would think of how many iconic, good and bad, events have happened in your lifetime. Could this be the most powerful one? Is that the wording for it? Powerful? Iconic? Those crazy ones? Surreal? I need this fuel station, by the way. Need to go get that, thank you. That wasn't my plan, but I saw it. 3% in your phone, go and charge it. Go and charge it. You're supposed to keep your phone between, I think, about like 10 and like 80-ish. Or 20 in 80, I don't know. Not UK's. No, it doesn't really affect you. No, not at all. Affects the world. You're not home. Well, so are you watching this on your phone? It's okay if you could, like, get off your phone a bit, my dear. That's all right. Go and charge your phone. We'll still be here. Yeah, because 20 is when it starts giving you warnings about charging it, sort of thing, and then 80 is like when it starts slowing down as it gets near the top. So anywhere between that is fine. Obviously, you can charge it fully if you're like going out somewhere and you need your phone for a long time, yeah. And then you can let it completely die, but don't repeatedly do that. Something about like keeping the health. Battery health. See you later. No worries, maybe see you tomorrow or something. Go charge your phone. Have a good one. So if you stay there, that's okay, because you're not in my way. You know? But you want to be in front, don't you? Just like that. Yeah, that's how he wants to do it, yeah. You silly boy. God damn you, man. Just drive next to me. What's wrong with driving next to me? You can still be in front. Drive next to me. Yeah, if that was a sad oh shit, I think you would use that. Don't use the actual oh shit. Yeah. It's really stupid. How? Ever since you joined us, since Hanover, you annoyed us on that day, and ever since then, you know, you've been being weird. Only highways. Yeah, it's because some highways need doing. It means you can maintain your speed. Stick with the cruise control. Can I ask... Nice. Can I ask politely that you don't drive away exactly where I am? Like, in my location. That's a big L. Massive L right there. Just drive just next to us, or do some flips. You were doing flips before we left, and now suddenly you're not doing anything. Normal corners again. Well, after the next one will be a normal one. So you mean after that? I don't know. Have to see. Have to see. Gig on the 10th. I don't know really. My Burberry scarf and grab my Mackie D's. Don't forget your cup of tea as well, eh? Oh yes. Cry about it. We missed probably. Yeah. See, what was the official time of it was like 6:30. So that time is probably going to be talked about for quite a while. I guess. Oh, this fuel station. I need this one. If I can drive just this way. This afternoon. Yeah, so... Oh, there's so much stuff to get here. Need all of it. Yes, Evo. Yes. Unfortunately aware. Wasn't allowed. No, she was the only one that shouldn't. She was immortal. You could, like little jokes like that are totally fine. Like saying that she wasn't old enough to send herself a card. Because in this country, when someone reaches 100, they get sent a card. So, if she was to reach it, who's going to send her a card? Unfortunately not. Yeah, true. Could have rigged the system by doing that, unfortunately, yeah. Happy birthday to me. You've done so well. Would have been interesting if she, like, outlived the age her mother got to. That would have been something the royal whatever's talked about for a while. Knighted herself. Lady Liz. That's what she would be. Knighted herself. Oh, first one's at 90. Oh, okay. I thought it was just at 100, because that's, you know, an impressive feat. And as, I guess, medical things and everything gets better, it will go on and on and on until 100 becomes an average. You know, you might get one for reaching 150. How about that? You're sat on the back. Phillips. Juggler's sword. Yeah, considering you have to kind of, you know, you kind of tap it on the shoulder, but you have to hold it like the handles, you'd be holding it outwards. Surely someone else can do that. What? Did one of the children do that? Why not? Actually, maybe not. London Bridge is down. London as bridge has fallen. At this point, London has fallen. Come to a standstill. So, yeah. It was counting down. She was surrounded by loved ones. That's the main thing. Most of the nation was in mourning as well. She gave it a bit of time. There's just nothing there. It fell down. It's crumbled. Thames. That would be how you say it. If you put an E, it would be themes, wouldn't it? With the teams. Rest in peace, indeed. 96. Long Dong. You can call it Long Dong if you want. Actually, maybe not. Don't call it that. Green now. Do you like the green? I love it. I call that green screen. You can basically green screen that. He's noticeable. What's wrong with that? Green screen green? I don't know what the official colour of a green screen is. You know how every shade has a name? I wonder what the official name is that most green screens use. Green screen suits. Do you remember that trend from years back? The morph suit kind of challenge, and they were wearing green screens. Yeah, that was quite good. Back when the internet was a bit more innocent and tame. Yeah. Sort of went downhill after that. Yeah, we knew it was coming. Like, ever since, let's say 90, you know, it's natural that, like, you start anticipating that it's gonna happen. Well, I did this when someone wore it, when someone had it before. It's very easy to green screen that. It's so bright. But there's nothing wrong with, like, you could use something in your colour, for example, which is kind of a slightly lighter, sort of washed out green. You can still use that. Maybe it's because not many things are actually the exact green screen green in general, so it's quite easy to chroma key something out. Same with, like, I mean, Jack in Box is kind of the same. You don't really see a blue screen used that much. A blue screen of death. But they exist as well. Healthy letter screen. I mean, it's almost ironic that your name is that, because I have read it as cabbage a few times. Cabotage, like cabbage. That would be a funny one. Public blue screen of death. Really? What's on that? What kind of stuff? That's a nice colour as well, that one. I don't know what to call that. Kind of very pastel, sort of silver blue, that sort of thing. Misty blue? I don't know. So it's that sort of no. Hello 3V, how you doing? It's like a kind of a, yeah, morning mountain blue. Ooh. Very washed out pastel silver grey blue sort of thing, you know. 400. It looks like a kind of luxurious colour, doesn't it? Yeah. Definitely. Quite nice, not too intrusive though. I don't know how much if I would have that. Yes, I think everyone is doing better than that. Yes, unfortunately. Sag. Yeah, I don't know how much I would paint in that colour. It would just be only a few things, just as an accent sort of thing. Battleship Grey. Interesting. Grey in general is not actually that bad, but there are so many. I think slate grey is quite nice, if it is called that. Graphite grey? But there is also a graphite black, I think, as well. I don't know what the difference is, just kind of a dark but not black. Grey. Yeah, something like that. Bruh. Do you imagine going into somewhere that like makes any color of paint and being like, yeah, I want it that color, and you show up like the urn that they're in? That's quite morbid, isn't it? Your whole house grey, yeah. You know these? I've seen this trend of like showing off how cool matte black is as a color, and they show everything in matte black, and you can see there's no emotion in it at all. You cannot have everything in black, like your car, your house. Necessary items, your bed, McDonald's fries packet. Look who's talking, I know, I have mine in black, yeah, but the surrounding areas are nice. The game is not black. There's a compromise. Oh, that's quartz, really? It's what quartz looks like? Hey, you've gone too far, come back. Go this way. Turn around. Pantone. While you're there, what's the actual Pantone of like the green screen green? Vanta Black. But that is a sick name, by the way. I love the name of that. It just sounds so badass, you know? Very expensive color though. Vanta Black. And there was that whole dilemma thing of where, what was it, one artist or something was just given a bunch of it and they painted random shit in it. And no one likes them now because they painted random stuff in that colour. Because it's expensive. I don't really know what was going on there. I don't know what the colour was going to be used for, though. It proved the point of it being so non-reflective that it removes the 3D effect of any object you painted on. Or the rights to it, really? To a colour? Panda Black, yeah, that's quite a cool one. Panda Black. Oh, that flyby. I saw your name. Hello, Sammies, how you doing? Good. Oh, we're here. We're here. That was quick, we've arrived. We went straight over. That looks weird, though. Why is the thing still at the fuel station? Have we really been down that way? I swear we have. Interesting. It's licensed. There was also apparently another blue that someone made. Like, a really vibrant... You know, like lapis blue? Bank holiday. Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm sure you're not the only one that's confused, though, so... Stay in contact with the other people and see what happens. Because you're not the only one that, you know... As much as people would like a day off, they'd be confused as well. Some people don't want a day off. Yeah, most things will, yeah. Most businesses will stop for a bit. Wait. I'm just moving into a kind of straight line. There we go. There we go. You don't get the day off. Well, unfortunately, from Argentina, I do not speak any Spanish. I'm sorry. I do not. But welcome. Can I be processed currently by camera? Possibly. There's also, now that I think of it, there was a pink that was in a Tom Scott video, and it was so... Yeah, the pink is pink. Yes. I didn't actually see your comment when I said that. I only looked at it afterwards. That pink, yeah. Very... That is the pink that I think of when I paint the truck pink and that sort of thing. You think of like hot pink. That's like the hottest pink ever. Crazy. He's paused in the air, rather. Watching the statement. Indeed, Nanny. Yeah, we'd just started to leave. I got to the end of the road, and someone said, "Yo, it's happened." And I didn't believe him at first. I was like, "That's." I thought it'd be a little while longer. So yeah, unfortunately. But yes, dude, can you just do you not want to be in a picture on it? Just park next to someone else. Come on. Because the only thing you say is like, oh, it's okay, get on with it, don't cry about it, whatever. Yeah, but you're actually lame. So, you have no enjoyment in anything. You're just being silly. Just park up. You have a nice truck as well. Without a trailer. No, on arcade, you can fix anything without a trailer. Because it's arcade. Poop truck. Yeah, so, well, kind of chocolate splodge poop, whatever. So if you were to just remove it. There you go, look how stupid that looks. How about that? The dedication, I know, is incredible. The dedication to join us, though. It's interesting, yeah. In the trailer. No, but you can bring it for balance if you want to. So, indefinite work contract. I guess. If you move it forward, you can still flip with the you know, you can still flip. No end date. Yes. Perpetual. There it is. Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you. it's funny, but like in that kind of bad way. You know, when something is just that cringe. Am I allowed to like have a photo with other people? You know? There we go. You can keep your poop block there. How about that? What's wrong with that? Quick? Yeah. There we go. Look, see, doesn't that look nice? Isn't that nice? Having all people like next to each other in the photo. What kind of socks? Socks I'm wearing? I'm wearing any at the moment. You want pics proof for that? Still too warm for socks. It's more comfy with that. There we go. How about that? Free pics? Yeah. Well, you have to buy them on another platform, you know? Oh, you did it on the move. Nice. Well, good thing I only took 2 pictures. So, you know. Cool, anyway. I hope others managed to take pictures there. If not, I apologise. You might want to change your tag as well, because you're not having a heavy load. That's not heavy at all. So, if you want, anyway. Hello, Flip. It's very heavy. It isn't, though. It isn't. You might think your balls of steel are. But, you know. Didn't manage to take one. See? So weird. It's just weird. You have no enjoyment in anything. But the way that we're replying is what he wants, though. Like, that's Troll 101, you know? Moved it. Yeah, but, you know, you drove with us, so if you were actually in the photo, it's just like the bare minimum of expectation. Or are you just not photogenic at all? Everything is heavy indeed, yes. With an Iveco engine. For sure. You're cropping about. Nobody else wants. No, they actually wouldn't mind if you were just normal and just parked up, you know, as anyone else would. Even a noble was in the photo. He was in the sky and he was in the photo. So feels well. Hey, see, if you landed on the roof there, that could have been cool. No need to shame, lol. Even you in the photo, see? Everyone else was in the photo. Some good pics. Yeah. You could take one now. I mean, there's a gap, but you could take one now if you really wanted to, with him in the way. Wherever, well, I don't know where Noble is gone. I was going to say you could have taken one. Yeah, these have been interesting. So, he flipped over. I don't know what that was. You understand half of what I say. That is good. I apologize because sometimes I speak too quick and it doesn't translate very well. Posture check, yes. I'm sitting up. Moved your chair. Yeah, but you've kind of you do that too late. You know, if you'd done that originally, it would have been fine. Yeah. Usually these don't turn into a video. No, I only did it. I remember I did it on when we did one of these on my birthday. That was quite fun. Just because it was birthday stream, so. Was it this year or was it last year? I don't know when it actually was. Whenever. Something like that. Cabbage. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Philip's messing up. Yeah! Yeah, these were good. At the moment on Thursdays, I don't know yet. I don't know, you have to see. Next Thursday, be an interesting one. It'll be number 200. It'll be a normal convoy. So, be interesting to see if more people turn up by that. You're shocked, as with everyone else, Creeper. Yes, unfortunately. It has happened. Nice one. But, yeah, these vehicles can be driven at any time. If at any point, like, when new expansions comes out, we'll be wanting to discover those. So at some point, we can do, like, a messing about... Do you remember the free roam stream? You know, we could... Yeah, all of your lights are on, yes. We could, like, mess about and drive those, except not, like, free roam settings on arcade as well. Yours is ill-timed. It's very bad timing, yeah. It'd be fun. But it's not guaranteed, it's just an idea of something, you know. We could do some mods, not immediately afterwards, but like sometime the map that we kind of started, we can do that. A few other people can join that. Be chill. We'll be finishing the stream though. Really hungry actually. Just want people to sit. People sit, you know. Bedge. People sleep. You can go people sleep if you want to.